Hi, Liz. We're just getting started. All right, let me start my timer. We are starting on time. Way to go. This is fabulous. Hi, Maria. Let me add you into class. All right. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm just putting everybody in class, getting everybody set in. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to do full body. We do have some neck tightness today, so we're going to work that. We're going to work the hamstrings. We're going to make sure that we do the slow up because Maria H requested that one. If there's anything else that you guys want or desire, feel free to unmute yourself. Let me know. I can incorporate it in, but I do plan to do full body today. I will do hips. I see that. I will get the hips. I see you. Perfection. I think that's Liz, right? Yep, that was Liz. Yep, I got you. Okay, so what we're going to do, let's start. We're going to bring our chin to our chest, but we're going to do the front one first before we do the sides. So I want you to take both your hands. I want you to put them up and over. I'll turn around so you can see me. I want you, for ladies, I want it at right where your ponytail, if you had one, where that would be. Gentlemen, it's the bottom of your scalp. So what I want you to do is take both hands up and over. I want you to notice my elbows. They're nice and straight and right in front of my face. Then I want you to take your chin and bring your head to your chest. You should feel that stretch. I'm going to move my hair. You should feel the stretch, the top of the spine, lower neck. Depending on how flexible you are, you may actually feel this into the shoulder blades. But again, make sure you keep your elbows together. I don't want them wide. And stretch. Great job. Keep it up, everybody. We're going to hold this for another 15 seconds. See, we have Sean that's connecting. He hasn't quite connected yet. It's okay. Another 5. Okay, bring your arms down, bring your head up. You can reset yourself, shake it out. Now what we're going to do, Maria, this one's for you. This is for your neck. So this is going to be the good one to help really pull out that side. So what I want you guys to do first is to take that right hand. I want you to bring it up and over and place it on the left side of your head. You're not going to use it as a weight, but just the place. Then what I want you to do is to take that left hand, the palm, push to the ground. So you're pushing your shoulder down, all the way down to the ground, almost like you're pushing yourself up. That should be the amount of pressure. You want to do it from you should feel the stretch from your earlobe down to the top of your shoulder. Great job, everybody.
You're really choppy, Jess. We can barely hear you.
Okay. Is this any better?
Like you keep coming in and out. Like.
All right. Keep stretching that. I'm going to switch to my phone as a hotspot. I don't know if my internet's coming. Keep to that side. Let me know if it gets better. Just bear with me while I switch over. I apologize.
Don't, darling. Just letting you know.
No, I appreciate it because I would have never known. Okay, it should be connecting. Leave that there. Okay. About 5 more seconds. We're going to switch sides. Okay, bring yourself back up. And we're going to switch sides. So you're going to take your left hand, you're going to bring it up and over. Placing your palm down, pushing yourself all the way. You should feel the stretch from your earlobe to the top of your shoulder. How's the connection, everybody? Any better? Thumbs up?
Yeah, it's a little better, yeah.
Okay, all right. Another 10 seconds. Okay, bring yourself back up to center. Want to shake it out. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our right arm, we're going to bring it across our chest, we're going to stretch out the back. So bring it all the way over, bring your arm up, and really stretch out that back. Open up those shoulder blades. One thing you want to remember in this stretch is you don't want to place your hand on your elbow. You want to place it in front of it or behind it. Really try to open up that back. Focus on your breathing. You really feel this in the shoulder blades, which is perfect, really stretching out that area. Another 10 seconds. And slowly bring your arms down, shake it out. Now we're going to bring the other arm across, taking the other hand, bringing it up, opening up that opposite shoulder. Again, same thing, just make sure that you're not on the elbow. I'm going to hold this for another 10 seconds. Great job, everyone. And bring your arms back down. Now the next one that we're going to do, we're going to go up and over. So I want a nice wide stance. Keep your hips straight. And I want you to bring it up and over all the way. So you should really feel the stretch from your elbow all the way down to even your hip. Go over nice and deep, and then bring yourself back up. You're going to go over nice and deep, and bring yourself back up. Nice and over, really stretching that out. Do this for another 10 seconds, and then I want to stretch out the forearms and the biceps, especially after yesterday. Mine are still sore. And I know some of you lovely ladies, I don't think we have any gentlemen today, but we may have gentlemen watching it later. Some of you did your wall sits. So I'm sure your quads are killing you, so we'll make sure we stretch those as well. Just bring it one more, we'll bring it back up. Okay, so I want you to bring it stance in, or you can keep it wide, whatever keeps your balance. I want you to put your hand, your right hand directly out in front of you, like you're telling somebody to stop. I want you to take your left hand, bring it around and get all 5 of your fingers and push them back. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see me. My elbow is in line with my wrist. I don't want you down here. I don't want you up here. Nice and straight. Have all 5 fingers and push them back. To really feel this in the forearm, the bicep. Great job, everyone. Great job. Perfect. Maria White, that's perfect. Diane, good job. Gonna hold it for another minute. Well, not a minute, another few seconds. And we're gonna flip it over. Okay, slowly, nicely control, release it. Gonna shake it out. Now what I'm gonna do is the same hand that you had it as it going with the stop, I want you to flip it over. I want you to now bring your fingers down, pointing towards the ground. What I want you to do is take that same left hand, come across, all 5 fingers, and push them down. I'm gonna turn sideways so you can see. I want your elbows still in line with your wrists. I don't want it up here, I don't want it down here, nice in the middle. I'm gonna hold this for about 20 seconds while we focus on our breathing, taking some nice deep breaths. Ooh, and I see the sun, maybe the snow is stopping. Crazy weather in May. Another 5 seconds. Slowly bring your arms down, nice reset. Now let's take our left hand, we're gonna bring it, tell somebody to stop. Gonna take that right hand, bring it over, have all 5 fingers, and push them back. Again, I'm gonna turn sideways so you can see my shoulder is in line with my wrist. And I'm really feeling the stretch in my biceps, that's for sure. Excellent job. Another 5 seconds. And slowly release your arms back down. We're gonna recenter. You can even wiggle out your shoulders because I'm sure you're feeling it, because I know I am. Really stretch that out. So again, we're gonna take the left hand. Instead of telling somebody to stop, we're gonna flip our hands over. Fingers pointing towards the ground. I'm gonna take that right hand, bring it back, and push all 5 fingers back. Turn sideways so you can see me. And shoulder in line with your wrist. I'm gonna hold this for another 10 seconds. Take some nice deep breaths. Slowly bring your arms down. Let's wiggle it out, wiggle those wrists. Really rotate those shoulders. Really back out. Okay, so the next one, what I want you to do is take a nice wide stance outside your shoulder. What I want you to do is go down to the right. I want you to grab onto your ankle if you can. If you can't, you can grab onto your calf and just hold on. That's completely fine. But what I'm trying to stretch out here is your lower back, your glute to your hamstring. So let's go to one side. You should really feel it in the hamstring, bottom of the glute, lower back. Focus on your breathing. Another 10 seconds. And slowly bring yourself back up. One thing you'll notice is that you always want to reset yourself after you do a stretch. You just notice that I do that a lot because you really want to bring your body back to its center. You don't want to go from side to side because that's where you could hurt yourself. So I always tell you to reset. So if you're ever practicing this on your own, that's a good tool to remember. Now what we're going to do now that we've reset, we're gonna go down to the left. Again, try to bring your hands to your ankle, really feeling the stretch in the hamstring and that left glute. Really focus on your breathing, taking some nice deep breaths. Another 10 seconds. And slowly bring yourself back up to center. Reset your hips. Now we're going to go straight down to the middle. So bring your hands to the ground, push your hips back. So you should feel this in both glutes, both hamstrings. If you want to deepen the stretch, you can actually walk your hands behind, push them in, and really bring yourself down, or you can just put them directly in front of you. I'll turn sideways to kind of show you what I mean. So if you wanted to deepen it, you could bring your hands way back here, really deepen the stretch, or you can keep them in between your feet. Completely up to you. Great job, everyone. I'm gonna hold this for another 10 seconds. Then we're gonna stretch out the quads. We'll do another hamstring. Okay, slowly bring yourself back up. Now we're gonna walk ourselves back in. So for this next one, we're gonna do the quad stretch. If you have a wall or a table and you need to hold on to it, that's completely fine. But what I want you to do is to bring your foot to your glute. Once you're there, I don't want you to be like way out here. I want you to bring your knee to your other knee. I want you to close your legs. Really feel that stretch, but feel free to hold on to the wall. You can put your arm out if you need to balance. Let me turn this way so you can see me. Bring that heel all the way in. Really stretching out that quad. Hold this for another 10 seconds. Slowly bring your foot back down, slow and controlled. Now we're going to do the opposite leg. So you're going to bring it up, heel to the glute, and then you want to close your legs. Again, feel free to use a wall, table, couch. You can balance on your hip. Whatever gets you guys to have a nice strong balance. Great job, everyone. Really try to bring those knees together if you can. Nice job. Hi, girls. Another 5 seconds. Slowly bring your leg down. What we're going to do is we're going to do a hamstring. So I'm going to turn sideways so you can see me. So you want to bring both your feet together. You want to slowly push your hips back and slowly bring yourself down. What I want you to do first, I want you to stop when your shoulders are in line with your hips and just let your hands hang. You want to keep your head in line with your shoulders, in line with your hips. You should feel this all the way down to your calves. This is a wonderful stretch. Really trying to stretch out the body today. 5 more seconds. We're gonna make the stretch a little deeper. From this position, now I want you to take your hands, put them behind your calves, and try to bring your head as close to the knees as you can. Really feeling that stretch in the hamstrings, the glutes. Hold this for another 5 seconds. Now what I want you to do is to just let your hands hang, let your whole body hang, and I want you to slowly bring yourself up, vertebrae by vertebrae, nice and slow, and I want your head to be the last part of your body to come up. Nice and slow, really bringing it all the way up. Now that we've done that, let's turn and face the front. What I want you to do is take a nice wide stance. We're gonna go down into a yoga squat. We're gonna work some hips and then we'll work some legs. So for this one,
You're frozen, Jess. Oh, there you are. You're back.
back.
Yeah, you were frozen.
Okay, am I good now?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, sorry about that.
I can see you.
Okay, thank you for letting me know.
Frozen again.
Am I frozen? Okay, we're good to go. So now we're gonna go down into a yoga squat. What you're gonna do is you're gonna bring yourself nice and low, all the way down. Once you get to as low as you can, I want you to put your hands together and push your knees out with your elbows. So really feel this in the hips. If you want to add a deeper stretch, you can go side to side. Add a little sway. I'm going to do this for another 10 seconds. Okay, we're going to go into our next pose, which is going to be the frog pose, which is another great one for the hips. So you're going to place your hands on the ground. You can walk yourself forward, bringing your knees down. But what I want you to do here is, as you're on all fours, I want you to widen those knees. They should be outside your shoulders. Then I want you to make sure that your feet are in line with your knees. I don't want you to tuck them under. I don't want them way out wide. I want them in line. So almost like you're making 2 parallel lines with your legs. Once you're there, I want you to push yourself back. Push those hips back till you feel that stretch. Once you're there, if you want to deepen it, you can go down to your elbows. You can walk your hands out in front of you. Depending on what level you can do, those are the 3 ways to deepen it and modify. Really make sure those hips are pushed back. You should be feeling this right in the groin, those hip flexors. Another 10 seconds. Okay, slowly walk yourself out of it till you're back on all 4. Then what I want you to do is to bring your legs together. I want you to take your right leg and I want you to extend it out as far as you can. Keeping your toes pointed front. We're still going to be working in with the hips, stretching them out. Once your toes are pointed front and your leg is extended, then I want you to walk yourself down with your hands until you feel the stretch in your inner thigh. You should feel it on the right side, or depending on what leg you have first. I'm using my right, so I feel it on my right, and I also feel it in my hips. If you want to deepen the stretch, you can go down to your elbows, feel free, or you can stay up on your hands. I'm gonna hold this for another 10 seconds. Okay, slowly walk your leg back in. Bring it back to a reset. Now I'm gonna move over just so I have enough room to extend my left leg. I'm gonna put my left leg out, push it all the way down as far as we can, making sure that our toes are pointed straight. And to deepen the stretch, go down to your elbows, really opening up the hips. Great job. I'm gonna hold this for another 10 seconds. Okay, slowly walk yourself back in. Now what I want you to do is to take a seat. You're gonna stretch the glutes. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna sit sideways so you can see how I want this done. I want you to take your right leg, put your foot on your quad. Once you're there, I want you to bend your left knee, bring it as close as you can, and then push your arms up so that you really feel this in the hips and in the glutes. Almost trying to like you're folding yourself in half. The closer you bring that left heel to your glute, the deeper the stretch will be. But you really want to push yourself up. Make sure that foot is close to the glute. My hips are tighter than I thought, that's for sure. I'm gonna hold this for another 10 seconds. Okay, slowly let that foot down. Gonna uncross the right. Now we're gonna cross over the left leg, putting the heel on the quad. Gonna bring that right heel as close to our glute as we can. And then once we're there, we're gonna push ourselves up. Sit up nice and tall, really feeling that stretch in the glute. Focus on your breathing. Another 10 seconds. Okay, slowly release your elbows, let your foot down. I'm gonna uncross. Now I'm gonna face front. We're gonna do a couple leg stretches. What we're gonna do first, I want both your legs straight out. I want your toes pointed down. I want you to have a nice tall stance. I'm gonna do a full leg stretch on this one. I want you to bring your arms up and over. Once they're up and over, we're gonna take a deep breath, which should be about 4 seconds in. And then on the exhale, we're gonna go down. So deep breath in. Exhale down. You want to try to grab your feet and bring your nose to your knees if you can. Take some nice deep breaths. Another 10 seconds. Slowly bring yourself back up. Arms down. Now we're going to do the right side. So bend your right foot, bring the heel as close to the glute as you can. Sit up nice and tall. I'm going to bring our arms up and over. We're going to do the same thing. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale down. Try to touch that left foot if you can. If you can't, the shin is fine. This is a good stretch. Another 10 seconds. And slowly bring your arms back up. We're going to bring our arms down. And we're going to switch legs. So now we want to extend the right. We're going to bring the left heel in as close to the groin as we can. Have a nice tall back. I want you to bring your arms up and over. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale down. Trying to grab that right foot. Another 10 seconds. Okay, slowly bring your arms back up and down. I'm going to reset. Now we're going to get into our final pose of the day, which is the child's pose. So we're going to get on all fours. We're going to have our knees in line with our hips. What I want you to do is to walk your hands out in front of you and push your hips back. Tell your body to relax. Take some nice deep breaths. Another 10 seconds. And great job, everybody. I went a little over, I apologize, but I wanted to make sure that if you guys missed, because my internet was being a little funky, I wanted to make sure everybody got the stretches. So I apologize. The kids must have everything going in the world upstairs, so I apologize. I'll have to make sure I watch that more. Make sure you guys drink water. Make sure you guys drink a lot of water.
Thanks, Jess.
Welcome.
Thank you,
You're welcome.
Jess.
Thank you.
Thanks,
One
Jess.
announcement before I let
Yes,
you go.
Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to all the moms. And
Oh, you
on-
too, darling.
On Tuesday
is
at
mine.
4:30
Yeah.
is the nutrition class. So don't forget, if you can make it with Nina, Coach Nina, that's fabulous. That's a good thing. So have a great day. Hopefully the snow goes away quickly and we can all get out and breathe and have fun. Go for a walk, do something.
Yes.
All right, everybody.
Thanks,
Happy
Jess.
Mother's Day to you too.
Welcome.
Thank
Have a
you.
great
Mother's Day, all ladies.
Bye.
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 Bye, mommy.
Bye.